Atoms vibrate. When the physicist James Chadwick introduced the current atomic model in 1932, there was no explanation as to why atoms vibrate. This natural phenomenon was ignored. In fact, this model left too many questions unanswered, but intelligent people started coming up with more theories. Specifically, let's talk about string theory. String theory has evolved in the last few decades. There was more than one. Eventually, they merged and became M-string, which either stands for mystery or magic or membrane. No one has agreed on anything yet. True story. It's difficult to understand, but here's a few things coming out of that theory. There are one-dimensional strings that vibrate, and these strings travel through time and space and other dimensions outside of our known universe through brains or membranes that exist outside of our reality. But it vibrates, or it's theorized to vibrate, so it must be the cause of atomic vibration. These strings go through 11 dimensions and sometimes 5, and they connect everything, and perhaps they are even the source of gravity. Sounds exciting, eh? Maybe a little bit too much science fiction-y. Maybe too much. Like I said, it's very confusing. Don't feel bad, it's not you, it's the theory. Okay, so let's compare this to what the Kybalion says on the matter, which I argue are the actual laws of nature. Law 3 states all things have polarity, all things have their opposite, and their extremes meet. If outward moving light has an opposite, it would be inward moving dark. They would be attracted to each other because, as Law 7 states, all things are masculine and feminine. This exists on all levels. And what do we know about males and females in nature? They come together to reproduce. There is a natural attraction between males and females, and it seems to come from energy itself. The two types of energy would come together because of that attraction. The outward nucleus would be constantly pushing outward in a rhythm against the dark inward parts, causing a vibration, just like sex organs. And this idea manifests itself throughout all of nature, as above, so below. Law 2. As we know, every male has an outward property and every female has an inward property. This theory by the Kybalion does not require math, just logic. And this is what an atom looks like, a black fuzzy ball surrounding a nucleus of light. Not this. Simple, eh? So you decide, this atomic model and string theory, or this simple model which answers so much. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Thanks for watching.